Good evening, everyone. It's Kerry or Mrs. Hegarty coming at you with my 4 months post VSG surgery update. It's been quite a while since I was on the YouTubes, and it's probably about time I did an update. So I will start with my details. I had my vertical sleeve gastrectomy here in Toowoomba, Queensland on the 15th of September 2014 at St Vincent's Hospital with Dr. Evan Willingham. My starting weight was 112.8 kilos or 248.7 pounds. My current weight is 82.8 kilos, so I have officially lost 30 kilos, or that makes me, got my details here, 182.5 pounds, or a total loss of 66.1 pounds, which I'm pretty happy about. That's 26% of my starting body weight and about 52% of my excess body weight lost. Not excess body weight, but the amount of weight that I had to lose to get to a healthy weight range, I've lost just over half, so I'm just over halfway there. So pretty happy with my progress so far. I haven't had any real complications or difficulties. I've been working full-time now for the past month in the acting store manager role where I am at working. Hopefully this week or next week I'll find out whether or not I officially get that role. We'll see what happens. But I've really enjoyed my time so far. It is something that I'd really like to keep doing, so fingers crossed for me, guys. All of you positive vibes. Hopefully this becomes a permanent thing for me. What's happened since my last update? Well, there was Christmas and New Year's. I continued to lose weight fairly consistently, and yeah, I haven't had any problems with any foods. I haven't had any problems with deficiencies. My latest blood tests came back post-surgery, so I actually had to request those from my GP. Nobody's actually asked me to complete any blood tests, but my liver enzymes were all on the lower side of normal, which is fairly exciting for me because I've had fatty liver for the last decade and always had elevated triglycerides, and I'm now in the lower range of normal. No evidence of any diabetes, which I was type 2 diabetes pre-surgery, and my cholesterol, blood pressure, all of my iron levels and platelets and all that sort of thing are all normal. So really happy with the clean bill of health that I've now got that I didn't have 4 months ago, or even thought was possible 12 months ago. So very happy with that. Yeah, it's really hard to do these updates when I feel like I've really not done anything to talk about. I pretty much just work and sleep at the moment. Full-time work hasn't been something I've done for a really long time. So I guess I'm really missing my personal time, which is why I haven't really made an update. I would have much preferred to invest that time spent with my husband or with my family than in front of a camera, which I guess, not that I don't appreciate all of the support, I do. I love every single one of you and all of the kind words you have always had. I found it very difficult to tear myself away for more than a couple of minutes to make a video, but this year I've felt it's really important that I continue making these videos to keep me accountable, because so far I've had such an easy ride of it, and I honestly don't think that that's always going to be the case. So I did see my GP today for my referral to a new psychologist, someone who has dealt with body image and body dysmorphia in the past. My GP seemed fairly reluctant to label things. She would describe my my issues with body image as adjustment disorder, is what she's put on the paperwork. Basically saying that I'm finding it difficult to relate to myself with the rapid weight loss, which is very true. So I'm really struggling to I've got an itchy nose. Really not so much recognize myself. I do recognize myself, but my face to me does look strange. My body doesn't seem to really be changing, and I'm really struggling with connecting the size of my clothing to the size of my body, which is an issue I guess we have all had at one point or another. So I'm not feeling that I'm sort of a special case or anything like that, but hopefully with some help, the next, what have I got, 6 months or so left of the honeymoon period, hopefully will hold some sort of balance for me and some sort of reconciliation between what I think should be happening and what the reality is, and marrying those two images up. I've been engaging in a lot more active activities, which wasn't really part of my lifestyle before. So I did Zumba tonight. I'm hoping to go again tomorrow, and I spoke with a new personal trainer today who's going to help me get in some sort of physical shape to hopefully start roller derby this year. It's something I've spoken to my husband about several times over the last 5 years, and just never really got the guts to do it. And we've got a friend who started roller derby in 2014 and is really loving it, and we figured we really wanted to do something together, something active together, and we couldn't really come to a traditional team sport that we both wanted to play, and it looks like roller derby is the thing that we might try this year. So I'm looking forward to that, which will start up around the start of March. But my personal trainer will be working with me and tailoring a program around the core areas that I would really like to build up, which, like lower body strength and core strength and balance. So, yeah, exciting things for me this year. It's going to be a very exciting year. It's going to be a difficult year. I do have some friends going through some fairly difficult times, and I guess I need to find a way to be there for them, but also making myself a priority, because it's what I promised myself when I had this surgery, that the focus was that I'm changing my life and I'm coming first. So I'm coming up to 10 minutes. I think I'll cut it off there. It's great to be back on the YouTubes. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope it continues to be a very positive one for all of you. Yeah, that's it. Stay classy, and I will see you with my next update. Bye.